YouTube and ask why that's not a category, and then maybe they'll tell you where it is.
or make one.
Yeah, category. Hmm.
Yeah, it's good that they're like, I don't know, receptive to new things and willing to adapt and change. Mm.
Was I not here for the last time?
Yeah, you got beaten up and we were
Yeah, and I
running
remember
away.
I remember the fight in the city, but then I don't. Oh, and we were like the whole city was getting wrecked, right? And then we had a fight at the with like all like a bunch of big bads, and then we ran away, right? Oh yeah, we left like the higher ups, the heroes to fight, right? Like they showed up and we left them. Hmm. Hmm.
I'm turned into a rhino. I think
Yeah,
I
I remember that.
think I impaled her calf or something like that, or hit her with. Uh, well, like it was after she had slammed me to the ground. I think I did a secondary attack, and I could have sworn I hit her. It didn't really do any damage, but it,
We ran into like a mountain or something at the end. Like I don't remember where did we were like running with one of the heroes was with us, right? Like our teacher. Yeah. Hmm. There are walls now. Or they didn't like load in or something? I don't know. No, there's walls. Neat. Oh, so we came down these stairs.
We came down those stairs.
We came down those stairs?
We came down those stairs?
We came down the stairs.
Desperation. Like,
We seek refuge, my friend.
or that.
There's a storm of villains brewing outside. We do not want to be a part of it. There's this guy. I don't know. I don't even know him very well. The teacher. What's his name, folks? I'm new to him. Oh, he is down here. I just don't see a token. So okay, I didn't know if he was actually here. Oh, oh yeah. Then I'll say, oh, this guy showed us how to get here, but he's real hurt, real bad. He's our teacher. I'm a new student though.
They're small for dwarves. I think I'm pretty injured too, aren't I? Or would I be recovered because of my healing factor?
I have 8 health.
Oh, we're out of combat, so we could just say that because during combat it's like 1 tick of health, what per level or less? I can't remember how many was. I remember it being like 1 health or something like that.
Well, like I said, there's lots of villains up there causing trouble. I think he took us here to keep us safe. I cough up some blood. Ugh. Yes, please. FYI, you don't have audio on YouTube. Never mind, it is working now. It was weird. No, it's working. Oh yeah, okay. So I came through on YouTube. You didn't. That's what it is. I heard myself.
Should work. Yeah, there he goes. Oh my goodness, all that narration wasted. All right, guys, back in places. We got to restart. Okay. Oh my goodness, shut up, you stupid person outside. So you guys, he points over to this guy here. It's a dwarf, but he's just kind of wearing like normal looking clothes. Oh, welcome, friends. Follow me over here, and we'll head on over to the resting chambers. So you guys follow him down this hallway. I'll move the other character.
Ibs.
Sorry, Matt. I'm trying to move everybody else. Well, we'll go ahead and rest here, and when
I just fall onto this bed like on my belly, just like pass out.
Starts purring.
Mark's character.
Yeah, right.
They're just like curled up on the ground.
I liked it.
He likes his turd. Oh, Matt, remember this character?
Huh? That's me. That's my chef outfit.
I know. Just saw it.
That's my chef persona.
I mean, I don't know who that guy is at all.
No, I've never seen him before. He looks pretty awesome and hot, though. I like how he surprised everyone.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. No one knew. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
so
look, it's an NPC. JK.
So yeah, go ahead and take a long rest.
I mean, technically, I don't even ever need to rest.
Well,
Just
I mean,
regeneration would just heal me always.
You get like hit dice back and other stuff.
you get other stuff back. Why?
But yeah, for healing you don't.
Why is his health set to freaking
All of it.
Who?
No, Shield's health is set to 10. Don't know why.
It's 36. What do you mean?
No, I just reset it.
Yeah.
Oh.
His max
He
health.
might have.
He had 36 temporary hit points and 10 health. Like
Oh,
10
he must
max
have done it
health.
wrong.
They must have done it backwards. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give everyone else a long rest here that needs. You guys leveled up last time we played, right?
Hawk. I don't know.
I think I had you guys.
I don't know.
I think. I can't remember. Okay, so you guys take a long rest. And you wake up, and there's dwarves standing over you with daggers. No, I'm kidding. But they messed up, and they actually are stabbing these 3 empty beds. It's a good thing that they didn't lay down.
It's just a morning ritual.
Yeah, they just do it. Just in
Stab them
case.
every day.
Just in case.
Keeps you on your toes.
Yep. Okay, so you guys head over, or you guys wake up. Do you do anything special when you wake up?
I
just
sleep
stare
in.
at-
I'm tired.
I stare at the ceiling until I get hungry, and then I'll stretch, do some of my normal monk bullshit, and then go try and find food.
You see Tia wake up, and then he stands on the bed, and then moves in circles a whole bunch of times until he finds the right spot, and then lays back down.
Oh gosh.
Even though he's super buff, so it looks super awkward.
And when he goes to lay down, he puts all his feet really close together and kind of
Yeah, exactly.
Starts making biscuits.
Yep. Okay, so as you guys awake, there's somebody. It's the somebody sitting. There's just some random people sitting in here, just kind of around the table and whatnot, just doing their thing. And when you wake up, one of them. Well, I guess who probably wakes up first?
Yeah, I sleep in. I'm tired.
Yeah, you're dead. Or probably Law, right? Because you're an elf.
Yeah, that and I was already fully healed.
Shield as well, right?
Yeah, so Shield was probably already awake too. Yeah, Shield and Law were probably awake. We're
The other
gonna
character's Joe's, right?
yeah, we're gonna leave.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave Mark, Joe, and Shield in here for now.
I'll eventually wake up at 10 or 11 and then just be like, I'm really hungry. Where's the food?
I was gonna say you start running around for no reason.
We start bouncing on the wall.
I have to roll for zoomies.
Yeah, we gotta roll for the zoomies.
Aaron literally made me a zoomies table for one of the games where she's playing a Tabaxi
Oh my
that she
God,
rolls on.
That's hilarious. Okay, so when all of you finally wake up, one of the people sitting at the table, you have no idea who they are. There's a few female dwarves and a couple male dwarves and sitting at this table. There's also people sleeping in these beds over here. You also see another guard, one of the Black Knight guards. And when you wake up, the Black Knight guard. One second here. Leave? Did you?
Yeah, he did lead the
Yes.
Discord, but
My computer was. No, it was just an issue with Discord. Okay, there we go. Goodness.
Okay. So when you wake up, the guard standing there. Please report to the main chambers, all of you. High Chancellor Ethram would like to speak with you. So here is his name.
Tiger Tinian's over there, like lifting the bed for morning exercise, and it's like, all right, slams it back down.
So there's another one of those, like, just kind of like regularly dressed dwarves. All right. Well, if you follow me, I can lead you to High Chancellor Ethram. Ithram. I don't. I get Ethram. I think that's how you'd say that, right, Matt?
What name?
I said put it in the chat.
Ithram, yeah.
Ithram. Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah. So you guys follow this guy down the little chambers. Oh, so you can.
I lurk still in the shadows.
Yeah, just follow this guy, boys. He's coming.
Oh, that's a big boy.
So that's not what he actually looks like. I just needed a token.
Shame.
Wait, you don't recognize that token, man?
No.
That's Alistar Ironwood, bro. That's the guy who owned the tavern that you cooked at. He was a Minotaur.
Okay. I was an NPC back then. I don't.
I was an NPC. I don't know.
Back in my NPC days, I didn't have thoughts and memories.
They've all been
or
one.
personality or skills.
Other than maybe like culinary.
Okay. So you guys walk in, and sitting at this table here. There's also two guards. Just kind of around. Once again, just large black armor, very heavy plate with just big halberds. And then when this guy walks in, he says, "Hi, Chancellor Ethram. The guests. They've come." And you see him stand up, and he's wearing.
This guy?
Yeah. You see him stand up, and he's wearing very similar to that black armor that everyone else is wearing, except it's like adorned with like gold, kind of more like a ornate armor. So it looks very similar to the other stuff. It's black, but it also has just gold engraven around it everywhere. And he's wearing like a red cape or a cloak.
I'm gonna roll for perception.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, what are you looking for?
Food.
Food?
I don't
Okay.
think I ever found. I only got a 5.
5?
Starving.
Yeah. Do I see any food in here? I'm super hungry.
Yeah. I mean, even you guys don't even have to roll for that. There's just food everywhere.
I sit down and just start eating something.
Yeah, the table's
Same.
so you're probably over here, I guess, so this table just has like food, and like when you came in, the guy like that walked you in, he like pointed like at this table, like gestured like for
Yeah,
you guys
I'm
to
like
sit down,
voraciously devouring
and
food.
the rest of the party's with you too. So I just don't want to drag all their tokens around.
I make sure to take I take all of Suki's bacon. She doesn't get bacon. But bacon's for people who show up.
Bacon's for winners.
Bacon's for winners, mother truckers. Okay, so you guys.
You don't need that. You're just a wee girl.
So you guys. So you guys sit down and you start eating, and he says, "Oh, hi, Counselor Etherim. Your guests have arrived. Or, well, probably not your guests, but just the strangers. They're here to speak with you, as you requested." And he stands up, and he's a big dwarf. Like, this is a very, very large dwarf. You've never seen a dwarf this big. Like, he is massive. Like, he's not short either. Like, he's
Am I
like,
intimidated? Or does he like rival me, or am I bigger? That's what I mean. Like,
oh, yeah, like, he's like a little shorter than you are. What? Because how tall is Titanium? Do you remember? I think we might have wrote it down.
I did not put it. I think we said he's pretty tall though. It's probably like
big.
6'4" or something.
Yeah. So
6'6".
yeah, so
he's
he,
beefy.
he's not like as tall as Titanium, but he's like his arms are as big as Titanium's legs. Like, he is massive, but he is tall.
Okay.
He's like 5'9". He's not like short like a dwarf, but he also he has very dwarven features. But give me, well, I guess if are you guys trying to like look at him really, or are you just really focused on your food?
Yeah, I'm mostly eating. I just wanted to. I looked up at him, but
Okay, so you guys probably wouldn't notice it if you're just focused on food. But you but very large man. And he stands up. What?
I'm gonna go with 6'7".
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Because Tabaxi are taller on average than humans, so I'm real tall.
Yeah, and Titanium's bigger than all the other Tabaxis. Just not bigger than this dwarf. No, so he stands up. Greetings, my friends. In a very low, and he's definitely older. He has a big, very, very large, manly beard. I have heard that Bosco is the one who brought you into my domain. You must have been very desperate to bring strangers around here. We don't typically let just anyone into Ember Deep. So what is going on out there that it would be this important?
Well, chaos mostly.
Chaos.
I
How
look
would-
up from eating. I'm like, what's Ember Deep?
Ember Deep. It's the fortress under the city.
Oh, that's this place you're saying.
Yes. Yes.
Ah, I see. Well, yeah, we got beat up real good. There's some scary guys out there. Those other heroes are probably dead now.
Wait. There's heroes that have perished?
Probably.
Most likely.
Those guys were strong.
Why? Why were we not informed of this? Ember Deep is the royal force of the city.
They hit really hard, really fast.
Huh. Just like your mom.
Giggity.
Huh. Things must be very dire then. If they didn't send for our aid, they must have not been able to.
Makes sense.
Probably not. It got real crazy.
What is it? Blood spikes or something like that? I can't even remember what it was.
Yeah, so the
Was
one
too
lady,
busy.
the one lady can shoot like just blood spears. It's kind of like a
was a-
thunderbolt.
I was too busy getting bodied as a rhino.
This one chick was throwing blood spears everywhere. This other guy was real shadowy and stuff.
He also can make clones. He made a bunch of clones of himself, like shadowy clones.
Oh yeah, he copied himself a bunch of times. It was freaky.
Are you talking of Blood Moon and Shadow Strike?
Is that what they called themselves?
I probably would have said that if I knew their names.
That sounds right.
Did they say their names? Are they typical villains monologuing?
I don't actually know if they told you their names at all.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
The names fit though,
Uh,
like a boot.
Did she turn the moon blood red? She did. She did. I know it's been a while.
Oh yeah. It got real weird up there.
Because yeah, she like you saw like her floating in the air, and then the moon turned red, and that's when the blood spears kind of started flying.
It was not pretty.
I mean, it kind of was. I mean, whatever.
Well, okay, it might have been beautiful, but it was not a pretty situation.
Yeah, like the outcome was, like just before was kind of cool.
Well,
She was intense.
wait, was there another woman with them? Kind of built like you, Mister Tabaxi. Very, very, very stout, large woman.
Yeah,
and
like a dump truck.
I think so.
Did she?
I remember her pretty well.
Did she have incredible strength? And did she use metal?
She caught him when he was a rhino
Oh,
Yeah,
out of the
I was.
air, falling on him.
Yeah, I was moving pretty fast. I don't even know how many pounds of force that would have been, but it was stupid that she could catch me.
wait, you're a rhino?
Do
Sometimes.
it right now. Show him. It's cool.
I don't think
Oh,
I have the
come on.
calories for that.
Come on, Law. Fair enough. I give him another roll. Another biscuit.
Oh, you must be from the superhero school then.
Indeed.
Correct.
We're going to be heroes.
Well, if Deathblade really is here, this is far worse than I imagined.
What did you imagine then? To tell you, it wasn't a parade.
Hey, you got a butter over there?
Yeah, I like see the butter on the platter, and I'll give it to him.
Oh, I appreciate that.
It looked like I was about to grab the butter straight off, but I actually just hand it to you like a regular person. I know how to cook. I know how to deal with food.
You like use your claw to like scrape it like a knife and then rub it on his butt, rub it on his
And
toast.
this is like pop the top off. He's like,
You
I can just turn my hand into like a blade.
yeah,
So
you can. You can literally just turn yourself metal. That is the case, then Emberdeep is gonna have to mobilize immediately.
This place can move?
No, the army within.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
I mean,
I thought this
grouping
place
up
might have
all-
been cooler than I thought, but
I don't really picture like a large standing force doing too well. I mean, not unless they disperse. Because anyway, you know, blood blades. There's a lot of them. It's like rain.
Yeah, you think that blood can pierce dwarven black steel? Not in a million
Yeah.
years.
was it piercing my titanium?
I don't know. I mean, you never got hit by it, so you have no idea.
Okay.
Because they didn't fight you. You only fought Deathblade. The other two just left.
Oh, that's right.
And then you guys ran away, and she just kind of ignored you, like insects.
I stand up and say, I don't know if she can pierce me either, and I just turn to metal. Like, aha!
And you see him. He grabs a fork off the table, and he flicks it, and it comes flying towards you, and it just stabs right into your chest.
Through the metal?
Yeah.
Ow! What the hell, man? Fine, I get it. And I throw the fork and just sit down. Ow!
You take 1 HP of damage.
Okay.
Let's go. He forked you.
Man, I can't get through my monologue. It's too funny. Spencer's over here like, I want to play, guy.
No, I'm here for this. This is great.
No, he's enjoying it. He's dying over here too.
Jeez.
Sorry, I just needed you to know that those blood spears are powerful.
Fair enough. I'll
thought
grow
he-
stronger.
I thought he just needed you to know that he could fork you. If he wanted.
Oh, yes, that's my power. I can flick forks at a high velocity. No, just kidding.
Yeah, what the fork, man?
Sorry, I might have gone a little too hard.
A little too fork if I do.
I want to turn into a raccoon, climb onto the table, and start grabbing rolls and anything else in my little paws and shit. Just like
Oh, bro, no. Turn into a kangaroo and just start loading them into the pouch.
put it in. Yeah.
Or you're stuffing them in your cheeks. You're just,
Yeah, I'll just stick one in my mouth. Just like,
it's what? Why is he a raccoon?
He does that.
He just does that. What? Oh, that's right. Some heroes have strange powers.
Don't power shame.
So
Don't quirk shame, bro. It's messed up.
guessing you can turn into animals. You can turn into metal.
I can
Titanium.
change my weight too.
Oh, well, that's interesting. And what about the rest of you? And then so Mark's like, I can control the elements. Yeah. And then
Water, air, fire.
He's literally
Earth.
just the avatar. Like that's his character. Like I literally made a subclass for him of sorcerer.
As it should be.
Yeah, it's just for him. And then
And then the Blood Nation attacked.
and then what the fetch is their name? So if they're
Suki.
yeah, Suki says, I can make items. She like makes like a sword. And then Fulgrim Fulgrim's like, I can make the hurt double. And he's like, well, that's kind of a weird way to phrase that. But okay.
It works.
Eloquence in
Yeah, he makes big ouchies. Something. And the raccoon's gonna go over here, lay on his back, and just eat whatever rolls and shit that he grabbed.
That's like a wine barrel, by the way.
Yeah, he's just on top of it.
And
Whatever.
it's just like has a tap as well. Like it's just a tap in it. In case you were
Yeah,
wondering.
he'll yeah. Well, he's gonna munch on the rolls, and he might slap him. What's in this?
Oh, that is the finest dwarven wine you've ever seen.
No, I'm not gonna see it. I'm gonna drink it, and he's gonna crawl down, like using one of his little paw feet to hang onto the edge, and stick his snout underneath it, and like open,
Chug,
close,
chug.
yeah, and then go back over here, grab another roll.
Okay. So you put your snout on, you open the tap a little bit, and you get a flood in, and your mouth is full, and you're like, "Woo." You're kind of tasting it a little bit, and and it is the most delicious wine you've ever had.
Are we not children? I guess not really.
No, it's more like college age.
Fair.
Also, it's a fantasy world. Like, they probably didn't have any laws about children drinking. And it's just grape juice. It's fine.
Fermented grape
It's
juice.
just old grape
It's
juice.
just old rotten
Aged in a bourbon barrel.
Yeah. But yeah, it is the best wine you've ever had. And the food, all the food you guys ate is just delicious. Like, it is just super good. And there was like, the table was just packed. There was like chicken, pork, beef, like any meat you could think of, fish. And then just
This
roll-
wine too. Looks like
Yeah, that's a
it's
wine.
got a tap. Yeah, I'll go over there. I'll cut my hand and then turn it to metal and fill it and then drink out of my hand.
Like a cat.
No, but like, yeah.
You start wiping
true.
off your face.
Shh.
I forgot that's how cats drink.
I'm gonna go back over here,
This wine
find a
is delicious.
rotisserie chicken. I'm gonna hold it above my head and then go back over here.
Just like walk over with it above your head.
I'm just gonna like all my paws will be on this chicken, and I'm just ripping into it.
Oh gosh.
So when are we doing this mobile thing?
How can we help?
I don't want to help.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
What should we do?
Well, if you wish to help,
I don't.
I don't think we can help that much, but
yes, in your current state, you won't be able to. But why don't you go see Valentalis? I think I said it right.
Yeah, Valen.
Gesundheit.
Valentalis. Why don't you go see him? He is in the smithery here in Emberdeep. He will outfit you with the greatest armor that you've ever seen.
But I am armor.
Well, he can
And
give
I
you other
shapeshift.
things. He can give you other things besides armor.
Oh, okay.
So how does that armor work with me changing shapes? Exactly.
You're not going to get armor, don't worry.
That I'm not.
You're going to get something else, though. It's pretty cool.
The cock ring.
Dang it, he figured it out.
This will give me +5 to my dexterity and stamina.
Wait, that's
I'm
not
gonna,
a
I'm gonna take my
strategy.
chicken. I'm gonna take my chicken and I'm gonna like just walk down the thing. Exactly. Every now and then I'll like.
Yeah, so this guy once again is just like, oh well, you can follow me.
Bye, Mr. Dwarf. See ya.
Yeah.
Just- I just grab another like bunch of
All right,
food.
you're going
like,
the
I'm
wrong way
just
there,
holding
Law.
some food.
Grab me another roll.
So go this
Ah.
way. Law.
I run
Oh.
back. I run
No,
grab and
you
grab.
can't
grab
go
Where am I
another
going?
roll.
You gotta follow this guy. Follow this guy.
God damn it! This chicken's getting heavy.
Follow
I just
him down here.
pick him up and put him on my shoulder,
That works. And then
and I hand you the roll.
Okay, so you guys come down into this room, and you see a cloaked figure working away. And as you are approaching, you hear maniacal laughter. I've done it. And
what are we laughing about?
and
It's hot in here.
You're telling me.
So yeah, the figure you're gonna see standing before you, he's little under 6 foot, about average height, but he's kind of hunched over, and you notice just kind of this large mound on his back, and he's hooded figure back turned towards you, hunched over a work table, looking at something, and you see snaking out of the out of his robes, in addition to just his 2 normal arms, you see these large, like pretty much like Doc Ock tentacles, like sitting there grabbing things, handing it to him, and he turns around and sees you all, and you see he's got he's covering all these different wires and cords running up and down his face that lead to one large glowing green eye that is very much mechanical. And he goes, "Ah yes, welcome, new visitors. Your arrival
I'm gonna
caused quite a stir.
I'm gonna squint. I was like, "You sure this guy's making my cock ring?"
You look all tangled up there, mister, and you
Yeah.
got some extra arms. That's cool.
Yeah, so you guys have never seen anything like this guy before. Like, so you
Yeah,
don't
he,
even.
finds that he looks all tangled up in something.
Yeah, you have no. Like, you really don't even know what wires are, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like
Can I help you
everything's.
get untangled?
I assure you, everything is working as intended. And you see along all these things, they're just covered in small arcane runes that are subtly glowing and fading. And he's like, and he goes, it's been
You
quite.
got tentacles? Is that what those are called?
They are appendages, yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you come here for a cock ring too? For your appendages?
No.
No.
I create things here. This is my workshop.
Is this lava?
Yes.
It's hot water.
The
No.
warmest.
That's hot water.
I've always
Turn-
wondered. I turn my finger to metal and I like just barely touch it.
You take 1 HP of damage.
Ah! It's hot.
Yes.
Is my finger like red hot?
Yeah,
now?
yeah, it's like red hot and like it looks like it
Whoa.
might have melted just a little bit because it's so hot.
Cool.
So now the tip of your finger's like slightly deformed.
Oh, shit.
It's just you kind of have like almost like a flat spot with then there's like a little bulge.
Hey,
Can I
you fix
see-
this?
Can I see his finger?
It's like this.
Yeah, you can see.
Can I
it.
see his?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at his finger. I'm gonna look at the thing, and then I'm gonna turn my back to it so that my pecker's away from it, and I'm gonna eat some more chicken.
The chicken's also starting to get just a little bit cold.
I'm gonna get down again, and I'm gonna hold it up like that.
I walk over towards like closer to him.
Uh.
And I'm like, I keep my finger metal. I'm like, can you fix this? I shouldn't have done that.
Let me see what I can do. And let me pull up my spell list here.
Give mending.
That's what I'm trying to see. If I have mending. I know I have.
Give him a dick finger.
I do
You can just
have
hit it
mending.
with a hammer, right?
Yeah.
Sweet. Is my finger an object when it's metal? Is that how it works?
I
Are you
have
gonna use
mending,
mending?
or I have what's the other thing? Cure wounds, but that is a first level spell that I don't want to use.
So you're gonna use mending?
Yeah.
Okay, so he grabs your finger and he looks at
Ah.
it. He's like, eh. And he picks up the hammer and there's like a rune on the hammer and you see it glow. And he chants something in Dwarvish and then he just smacks the crap out of your finger with the hammer. And then all of a sudden it's just fine.
As he does that, I turn my hand into like a mace, and I'm like, "What did you do?"
Fascinating.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Gotcha.
clever. Very clever.
And it's just back to like tiger fur now.
He's just like, oh, must have used too much magic on that one. I turned you into a mace.
Slowly
my finger
puts the
looks
hammer
better.
away.
Yeah, now your
finger
finger
looks better,
y- y-
thanks.
Your finger's just fine now. It looks like it did before.
I won't
gonna
be
turn-
touching lava any time again soon.
I'm gonna turn into bubbles and then find like some sort of like pinchers that are used to like put metal inside of the lava, cook the chicken, and then kind of like put it above it.
He just grabs some random tool and is holding chicken with it.
The tool's like a little big for the raccoon form, so it's kind of
No,
awkward.
he switched to bubbles.
No, I switched to
Oh.
bubbles, which is the gorilla.
Okay, roll me performance. No, Google, you don't roll me
17.
performance. 17. Okay, so yeah, you. Wait, what'd you grab? Like those like tong things?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you grab it and you're just like holding it over, like turning it. Just, and it warms up.
As it bring it back and just be. Ah, yes, there we go. Grab hold of it. Eat some more chicken.
You made lava chicken? That's so cool.
Would you like some?
I'm
Come.
full.
No, I burned through a lot of calories. Particularly when I'm in this.
You also see him just like he was a raccoon when he walked in, and now he is a gorilla.
Curious. You all seem to be such lively fellows. I have been tinkering with a few new ideas. I am the resident armorer. The most are too afraid or uninterested in my more ingenious designs, but perhaps you are more stout of heart.
I turn into metal and and I'm the resident armor.
Clever. Yes, but I do have a list of things here to give. I think Nate also has them.
I'll explain it because I'm
Yeah.
going to change them a little bit.
Okay, perfect. Then my
And
list is
only
incorrect.
2 of them in it. No, it's going to be the same items. I'm just going to tweak how they work just a little
Okay.
bit. All right. So he
What
pulls
do we call
out.
you?
I am Valen Telos. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Valen.
Pleasure
Uh,
to be sure.
My name's and I think for a second about I'm Tigertanium.
A fitting name.
I go by many names. Currently Bubbles, but at the core it's Law.
Yeah, this is just a talking gorilla.
Doesn't he have glasses?
Yeah, yes.
Occasionally,
you have a
yeah.
I think you have a monocle, right?
Monocle?
I think it's a
Well, I mean,
monocle.
I don't have access to that. Isn't there like a dresser or something like that like we
Oh.
can pull out?
I
as a
haven't.
hole or
I
whatever?
haven't given it to you yet, but yeah, I made something for it.
Typically, he'll dress up.
Yeah, so he pulls out these boots, and he hands them to Bubbles, and he says that these are the boots of the wind step. So what these allow you to
Oh.
do, Law.
Cool.
So
Epic.
So when you use Step of the Wind, your jump distance is doubled. You gain advantage on acrobatic checks. And then you also when you use Step of the Wind and jump, you remain in the air till the end of your next turn. And at the end of your next turn, you will fall back to the ground. So you need to land before that. I'll give it to
So
you
does he-
written now.
So he doesn't stay in the air. He can just he can control his height essentially. It's like he can fly. That's what-
Yeah,
that's what
he
that's
can
called,
just
turns
stay
out.
in. Yeah, he can stay in the air for just one round, basically.
Okay. So he can step on the wind.
Yeah, the boots of wind stepping. What do you think it's called?
Literally standing on the wind. Like, suck it,
Yeah.
wind.
Okay, and then he.
Wind.
So then he's like, and for you, big fella, or
Oh.
however he'd say it, I don't know.
And for you, a metallic friend.
He hands you he pulls out these big bracers. Well, they're actually not that big. They look like they don't even fit. Like they look like they're way too small. And he hands them to you. And he says, "These are the Fury Heart bracers."
Oh, I just have some crappy leather ones on. I take them off and just throw them into the lava.
Yeah. And so when you
They're just like crappy leather, and I'm like, cool.
yeah, and
These
so
are
these
so much better.
yeah, well these look way too small. So you're like,
Oh, and then I'm like, oh, my other ones. These are too small for me. What am I supposed to do with those?
well, and so then when you go to like slip them on, they like magically like get bigger, like to fit your arm. And then when you put them on, they close around your arm a little bit, like snug, not like
Oh.
uncomfortable.
Cozy.
Yeah, so those allow you to well, you already know what they do, but I'll explain it to everybody else. So when you so you gain a new ability called the Primal Roar. And so any creature within 15 feet of you when you Primal Roar has to make a wisdom saving throw or become frightened of you for 1 minute. And then also per target that you frighten, you gain 5 temporary hit points. And while you are raging, the enemies have disadvantage on the wisdom saving throw.
All right.
I've been waiting for someone of adequate skill and stoutness of heart to try some of these. You are the first to have shown curiosity in it. Perhaps I may journey with you. You seem to be a curious group.
I'm gonna warp my feet to human style and then try and slip these shoes on.
Well, things are bound to get dangerous because we're heroes in training, and there's some crazy villain guys out there.
Worry not. I am well prepared for danger. And who knows, perhaps some field testing is in order.
Haha.
Yeah, Law, when you put the boots on, you feel lighter. Like you feel like you're almost weightless, even though you're mostly gorilla.
Interesting.
And the
and he
boots
can
do
turn back to gorilla, right?
Yeah, so those boots do the same thing that Matt's bracers do. Is when you go
They
to put
adjust.
them on, they adjust to whatever size you are. So if you turn into a gorilla while wearing them, they adjust to gorilla size. Raccoon size.
Do they have like little wings on them?
Yeah, they have like little wings on the side.
Oh my gosh, a raccoon with boots sounds cute.
oh
It's
no!
like Puss in Boots.
Yeah. Except raccoon in boots.
Raccoon in boots.
I'm gonna eat your garbage.
Haha, you know Puss, he's my younger cousin.
Yeah. And everyone else also gets is gonna get an item as well. So he's gonna give them their items right now, but they're not actually here. So I will make sure I let them know what they got.
I'm gonna get done eating the chicken and then just kind of like put it on the edge of where the fire pit is, and then just like put the pincer and shove it further in.
Oh gosh. Oh. You're right.
That's fine.
Oh, okay. I figured it out. So they have to make a wisdom saving throw. And if they fail, you taunt them. So they're forced to attack you for 1 turn.
Okay. Sweet.
And they have to use all their movement to move to you.
I'll take a
can.
taunt.
Yeah, so we'll do that instead then, just because, yeah. He messaged me and was like, fear might be bad.
My guy gets heavier and then can't move, so if I make things run away from me, then I can't fight them.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, and we'll still do it like per target that you taunt, you gain 5 temporary hit points.
Sweet.
Or maybe you just gain hit points or temporary hit points per target equal to your level. So right now you gain 4, next level you gain 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, that could mean I gain like 90 hit points or 80 hit points if there's people around me and I'm level 10.
Okay, we'll do it 5.
You,
It's
you
5.
can figure out the scaling.
Yeah, right now we'll say 5, and we'll adjust it later if we need to. Yeah, and so you guys noticed, like, well, you didn't exactly notice, but you're thinking back on it now because you guys were just tired and hungry. But you realize that there's a lot of like things that you've just never seen before within this city that you're in, or this fortress. Because there's a lot of magical runes written on things, and there's a lot of things that just move on their own through the runes plus like mechanical means.
Sweet.
And you think back on it, and even the the black dwarven steel armor that the dwarves are wearing, they have these runes on them. You already.
Yes.
So Spencer's character already knows all this because this is where he's actually never left this cave.
I was born in the cave, raised in the cave.
I am the cave.
I am the darkness.
You simply adopted the dark. I was born in it. Molded by it. I didn't see the light of day until I was.
Yeah, pretty much. So you guys can keep talking if you want to. Because Spencer's character does know stuff that you guys don't know, but you wouldn't know that particularly. So if you guys...
How did you make this stuff? It's so cool.
Years of study and effort.
Oh, I was about to say I want to make stuff like that, but that sounds boring.
To some.
But that's cool. I mean, I appreciate it still. We need smart people like you guys in the world, you know?
I'm glad to be appreciated. Not all find my endeavors so enthralling.
Can we tell at all what type of being he is, like in any way?
He looks like he's mostly humanish, but with a lot of robot things.
He looks almost similar to not like similar, but you notice that a lot of the like dwarves that you're seeing, they have a lot of features of like other races. Like the dwarf, like it's Ithrim. Yeah. Like you think back on it and you realize that he was a dwarf, but he was like relatively tall. And he didn't fully just look dwarf. He looked like he maybe was like mixed with some other race. And then you think about it, and every one you've seen seems like they
Bioengineered.
well, just like yeah, pretty much. Because like there was like dwarves that were like really tiny. Like they were mixed with like a gnome or a halfling. But most of them
So it could be like
kind of look like a dwarf, but there's just like slight things that you noticed that are a little different.
So you're from here then?
Yes.
Yeah, he was born in it. You hear a lot.
Yes.
Have
This
you
is
been
where
up
I
to the
was
city?
on occasion, but most find my appearance to be off-putting.
Oh,
I can see that.
That's weird. You seem fine to me. Maybe them appendages are a bit scary.
To a certain point of view.
Most people only got 2 of them.
Or, 2 feet, 2 arms.
Well, I mean, truly, I still only have my 4 limbs, and you'll watch as the extra appendages like kind of retract into his back, and then
Oh, where'd they go?
you watch as they kind of crawl out the back of his robes, and it is kind of like just this horrifying metal backpack with 4 limbs that kind of skitters around. I built
Oh, you're like a
this.
spider.
Sort of, I guess.
You're like a metal spider. That should be your cool hero name. Metal Spider.
So your
Spider-Man?
character would probably be like, I'm no hero. This might be where you're like, I don't have a pet.
Yes, well, I've never been one for heroes. I was not born with any inane talents. All I have earned, I have made myself.
That doesn't mean you can't be a hero.
Glad to see you are so inclusive.
So do you have a quirk, or is it your engineering and designs that mainly have your talents?
No, I was born normal, I guess, for me, but very different from most of the rest of the world. So I decided to engineer gifts for myself. And this is the result.
Maybe our hero name should be Syndrome. So-
Once everyone's super, no one will be.
Oh gosh.
um. Well, I think that's great. It's not your fault you were born normal.
Well, technically,
I was born into slavery. It sucked.
to you guys, he'd be abnormal. Because not having a power is abnormal.
Yeah.
Quirkless.
But he's just got
The
talents
rest
in
of
other
us are
areas.
quirky.
So as you say that, like, I just go. It's like, oh shit! I don't know where that came from. Sorry.
Hey,
It happens. Don't worry about it. Just don't let him be a little monkey. They do a lot worse.
fair enough.
You knock it off, or I'll throw my shit at you.
He'll do it too.
All right. Well. Thanks for the cool stuff.
Of course.
I didn't really say the shit part. I was just like, yeah. Bubbles is a little more classy than that.
I gotta try it out, and I activate the roar right there. Just roar.
Ah, well, fuck. I got an 11.
Yeah, sure. I'll walk this way and do it first.
Okay, so this person that came in with you like runs over to you and just starts punching you.
And I'm turned metal, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you take 1 HP of damage.
Man, this is just stacking up.
One. Was it that
Does
one?
it happen to Valen?
Yeah, he also fails. So all of a sudden you see this like large arm just come up and just transforms into a gun, and you see Valen's eye like kind of spin and just like kind of zoom in and out almost, and then you just see this just
Oh, what the shit is that?
this just beam just fire at you. So making it
Oh, jeez. And then you probably jump on me too.
Bubbles. What'd you?
That's an 18 to hit.
Oh yeah.
That hits.
Okay, and where's my... This is the right one. 12 points of damage.
Ow.
Rolled a 14 plus. I think my dex is 7.
Yeah, I didn't rage or anything, so.
Yeah, you just got it. I mean, this isn't really combat. You just taunted everybody.
Yeah, and I meant to do it to these guys because I was testing it, so. Let's see. I turned metal, though. Did that... I don't remember if that increased my armor. Oh, I have resistance to...
Technically, you take less damage, but
What type of damage does that laser do?
So that does piercing damage.
Okay, so I'll take half. That's
Okay.
I get 6 health.
well,
It is technically
No.
a magical item, so I
It-
don't know if that overcomes.
it does. Yeah, it's magic, and it also does. No, it does radiant damage.
Does it?
Well, that's what I came up with.
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
need
it's
to update
radiant.
that.
Okay.
Yeah,
On the metal body quirk, we just said resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Is it supposed to be non-magical? Because raging is non-magical, but I don't know about the metal body one.
it should probably be non-magical, I would think, right? Because
Okay.
it's
I mean, that's fine if that's what you want to do. I just...
maybe later the cork gets stronger. I don't know. We can mess with it.
I'll change
Bubbles
it to
will
non-magical
just-
for now.
Bubbles will just Donkey Kong the barrel he's right next to. If I have to attack because of that, yeah.
Throw it at him.
Probably wouldn't do much to me. I just
It,
break
it,
the
it
barrel.
wouldn't really. Yeah, I don't think it would do anything.
Yeah, we'll just say it. Yeah, you just like lose 1 HP. I think improvised weapon like that, or improvised thrown weapon would be like 1d4. So we'll
All right,
say,
sweet.
like,
I'm at 48 health, and then I'll be like, okay,
Randomly.
stop, and I kind of curl into a ball, like leave me alone. That's fine.
Yeah, that. So the. Wait,
How long
roll.
does that last normally?
It's just 1 round.
Okay.
Oh wait, technically you also gained 15 temporary hit points
Oh, okay.
because you taunted 3 of them.
So you actually
Oh,
put
so I'm at,
You didn't even really take.
so I'm at 61 still because I took 3 damage before I did any of that.
Yeah, so you actually just didn't take any damage there. Because yeah, in total you only took 14.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Things are dope. But don't hit me, guys. What the heck? What's your problem?
Yeah, so that like laser gun thing that you have no idea what it actually was, like that terrified the piss out of you. Because it just kind of looked like,
Yeah.
it looked like it before. It just looked like an arm, like that he had like attached to his back, but like it just straight up turned into like a big old cannon and just blasted you.
Okay, and I'll be like, what the heck? How do you shoot light from your appendage?
I built it. I call it the Eclipse. It is how I defend myself.
What the heck? You're wild.
I appreciate the compliment.
Say you don't have quirks, but you can shoot freaking light out of your hands. I don't know what the. I just like mumbled to myself. Did you see that, Bubbles? She was crazy.
I actually don't
I
know.
don't know.
I don't think Tiger Tanium knows the name of
Oh,
the.
monkey. Yeah, sorry, Monkey Man. You see that? That was crazy.
It's Bubbles, if you please. Yes,
Bubbles?
quite interesting.
What's
you-
Bubbles? I like looking
I-
around for Bubbles. I like Bubbles. Where are they?
It seems you've adapted quite nicely to lacking of a quirk. It almost seemed that your inventive nature is your quirk, perhaps. Just less obvious than any. I hold up my hand than some of the rest of us.
Perhaps. But this was not possible without years of study, research, and a great deal of effort.
There are many that wouldn't grasp it even with the same amount of time and effort.
No heroes made in a day. We have to train. Sounds like you've done a lot of training.
Of a sort.
Indeed.
So then, as you guys finish
Well,
talking,
Big gulps, huh?
as you- so another dwarf comes in. I don't know if you finished. High Counselor Ithram would like to see you all again. And you two, Valen.
Of course.
I look at the lava again as we're leaving. I'm like, no.
So Bubbles gonna walk down the hallway, like with his arms up like this. Just
Come on, Light Spider, let's go.
Sorry, having some issues here. Alright, there we go. Yeah.
Your laptop probably doesn't love Foundry too much.
It doesn't like most things too much, unfortunately. Oh gosh.
So there's walls. So like here, I can just. I'll do it for you. I'll just move you. Because you can't move your token through walls, but I can move your token through walls.
Good to know.
So you can also move your token with the arrow keys as well,
Oh, really?
which might be easier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Slower, but easier.
Yeah.
When we were in battle situations, you can only move like up to 6 times, right? So it's pretty easy for battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys go back. And he stands up as you guys walk in again. Well, if you want more food, please take it. We have plenty.
Maybe I'll just kind of reach out with an arm and just grab whatever's off a random plate.
Start eating it. Did
oh,
go ahead.
As we were walking back, I said to Law, "So wait, where did you see Bubbles? I'm so confused."
Just kind of like side eye him and just keep on walking.
Why is he being such a dick all of a sudden? I don't understand. I just kind of say to no one.
Just want
He said
Bubbles, man.
He's the one who said Bubbles. I just don't understand why he said that. Hey, Raccoon Man. He said that we could eat whatever, or you're Monkey Man right now. He said you could eat more. You could get more chicken. You could do some more lava chicken.
Walking back and forth just seems so taxing.
There's taxes on walking?
Side eye.
Yes, my young heroes. There's much that we need to discuss at this time. We must figure out a way for you to defeat the great evil that lies within.
Well, why are we doing it? There are more heroes than us.
Well, I'm
Lies
afraid.
within or wait. In or outside? Or are you talking metaphorically, like inside of me? Like my demons?
He grabs his halberd and splits you in half. It's me. No, I'm kidding.
Slowly is like. So back to my question.
Oh yes, of course, outside. Well, it's the prophecy foretells of you, of each and every one of you. That is why it must be you.
Why did nobody tell us about this?
Nope.
Well,
I'm just gonna walk over here.
Nobody
put his
knows
face
about
underneath
this
this again.
prophecy, except a very select few.
Why are you only now telling us? We went over to the other room and everything.
Well, I had to go over the prophecy again and make sure that I was 100% correct. Because if you fail, we are all doomed.
Bale just kind of like mutter under his breath. It's like, it's the third prophecy he's foretold.
Yeah, so you know. Well, no, this is like the prophecy. So you've heard of it. Not that. Just don't look at my screen because
No cheating!
No cheating. Yes, it is an ancient prophecy. The only problem is we only have one part of it. Nobody has ever heard of the rest of it.
Okay.
But if you head to the 7 marvels of the world, it is said that they hold the key to the rest of the prophecy.
Where'd you find this prophecy?
Well, it's been handed down within Ember Deep for many generations.
No one went to look for the rest of it ever.
Well,
Bubbles is gonna turn this whole barrel and be like, I bet you he found it at the bottom of this. So and take a swig.
It's like a prize in one of those cereal boxes.
well, what's this at the bottom?
He's gonna take another drink. He's gonna like look at it. Oh look, I think I found the other half. It says no. How
about no?
You crazy dwarven bastard.
What does it say about us? How do you think it's us? I just want to understand here.
Says if we do that, then my boots will still get me killed. That's what it says.
Okay, so he pulls out this, or one of the dwarves next to him, like hands him this box. It's like a very, very decorated box. And then another dwarf next to him hands him it's like a pillow. It's like one of those red like velvet pillows, and it has a little key on it. And another dwarf is holding the pillow with the key on it, and the other dwarf is holding the box, and he grabs the key and puts it inside the box and turns it, and then opens the box, the chest, and then he pulls out.
Reaches in and he pulls out this.
The prophecy.
so much build up just to so much build up just to get the finger.
And one of these.
This is my box of. This is my box of fuck yous. This is the last one.
Yeah, I'm all out. Look, and he dumps the box out. No, he pulls out this very tattered and old looking scroll, and he unrolls it very carefully. And
It's just written in crayon.
Rude drawings of fanged bobblehead stick figures.
Yeah, see, look, here's the metal tiger thing. This is a raccoon.
This is what we think is a. This is the trash panda.
They're obviously drawn over other stick figures beneath them.
The other ones are crossed out with X's in the eyes, they died.
See, look, the prophecy.
Prophesied to die.
No, so he unrolls it and he says, "Seekers assembled with hearts pure and bold shall embark on a quest untold to reclaim the lost fragments scattered and torn and mend the tapestry that fate has worn." And that's all we have.
Yep,
So
I
wait.
can see how that
How did you know it's us,
specifically
though?
says us. Yep.
Oh, my bad. I forgot the part here. There will be a large tiger man made of titanium. No, he doesn't say.
What the hell's titanium?
No, I'm made of tiger tanium.
Well, there's.
That's my brother Titus.
That says titium.
Well, there's one way that I know that it is you. It is the one who holds the power of Ember Deep, has the ability to discern those who are chosen of the prophecy.
Superb.
1 second. I don't know if that checks out. What do you mean? You just happen to have a power that tells you when people are supposed to be part of the prophecy? It sounds fishy.
No. The prophecy talks of those hearts pure and bold. I can feel it within each of you, that your hearts are pure, and that you are bold, and that you are the seekers that the prophecy has foretold.
So, could it have just been anyone with hearts pure and bold?
No.
It seems
I'm
awfully
going to
vague.
need you to stop reaching deep and down inside of anything.
You see
That's
Tiger
fine.
Tanium like
That's
counting on
very
his fingers as he says those things, and he's like, checks out. Yeah. It must be us, guys. All right, what do we got to do? What are these,
There's one final test we can run to see if you were truly of the prophecy. This prophecy speaks of mending the tapestry that fate has worn. And he reaches into the box and he pulls out this very, very tattered, like, small, very small piece of, like, a red tapestry. And he says, "Put out your hands, Tiger Tanium."
what, how?
And he lays it in your hands very, like, gently. He just puts it in, and it starts glowing and, like, hovering a little bit.
Oh,
It's like glowing like gold.
I have magic.
No, that is the magic that is within the tapestry. It glows
damn.
when those chosen by prophecy.
That or it detects STDs.
Prophecy chose me.
It sure did, Tiger Tanium. And then he asks Law to put his hands out, or Bubbles.
As you can see, I have left.
Oh, did you leave? Oh, okay, then fine.
Monkey Man, come back. You're part of the prophecy.
You get nope.
So he goes around, he puts it in Fulgrim's hands, and it glows. Floats a little bit. Puts it in Suki's hands, it floats and glows a little bit.
One
Puts it
second,
in,
I'll go get him. I just like book it.
puts it
I
in the
just
Thea's hands, it glows.
Hey, you, come on, let's go. And I just go grab you.
Turn into a lizard, climb up the walls.
Oh, damn it.
Um,
I turn my fingers into metal and start like climbing the wall, chasing him.
Just skitter around, stop, lick
Get
my
back here.
eyeball, and then skitter around some more.
Come on, you gotta see that you're part of the prophecy. It's so cool. Come back here.
Just to be holes punched in the ceiling of the wall.
okay, so give
Just
me
little finger holes.
Law. Give me a strength check.
I'll just do it on here. 12.
Okay, so you're like running around up on the ceiling, and then all of a sudden you slip, and you fall into this pit, fire, where the pig is being roasted.
Nice. Crispy.
And then I'll drop down at the ceiling like, no, my friend.
So you go and you quickly grab him, and you realize that you now have a piece of lizard jerky to eat. And Law
I'll be
is
so
dead.
angry when I'm done being shit.
No, you don't fall down. You do fall down, but you land like on top of the pig, and you're like,
It's just rolling along
yeah,
with the weight of the lizard.
it's like it's still like rolling because it's like a spit and it's like rolling, and you're just like, no.
Then I
No,
just go,
no,
like,
no,
grab
no,
him.
no.
I grab him and like cartoonily squeeze his eyeballs, like pop out of his head. You know? Like, come back, come on. You could do something else to get out of my hand, but I just grab you.
Yeah. I'm just gonna shit.
Oops, in your hand.
Oh, come on.
like change my vocal cords, squeeze too tight.
All right, I bring him back. I got him. You can do the prophecy thing with him.
Okay, so he
It's like my head's the only thing popping up from his fucking fist.
Yeah, it's so big.
Just drape it over the top of his noggin.
throw him, it glows, and then he goes over to Valen.
Valen refuses to take it with his normal hands. Instead, just grabs it with one of the arms and like tries to cast a mending on it.
So he takes it with one of his other hands. He casts mending, and it doesn't do anything. It just doesn't do anything, and it doesn't. When he holds it, it doesn't glow. Like it doesn't do anything like it did with everyone else.
Ah, shit! You're not part of the prophecy, dude.
Hey, in the getting his name. Ithram pipes up. Well, that is okay. If he desires to go with you, I, as the High Counselor of Underdeep, or Emberdeep, will allow him to assist you in your endeavors.
Wait, try putting it on his head like you did with Lizard Boy here.
I gotta piss.
Does he say that?
Yes.
Ah, gross! And I like throw him on the table. At the butter. I throw you at the butter. Yeah.
Turn into a raccoon and then two-legged walk over here and just start pissing over here.
Two-leg walk, love it. Okay,
Kinda
continue,
like
Nate. Sorry.
Kind of like a bow-legged thing.
No, I can give you as much assistance as you need. If there's any weapons or armor or anything that you desire, feel free to take it from the armory. I'll be provided for you. And the first wonder of the world that you will want to explore will be the great hole in the world.
You had me at Great Hole, and then you said world, and you lost me.
So you guys would know of it. It's like this massive, like, just trench that just goes straight down. No one knows what's down there.
We need to go in a hole? That's it?
Well, that's one of the 7 wonders of the world. And it's the
Just a
closest
hole.
one. Well, I'm not sure.
To the hole!
I guess.
Where's the hole?
So, Law, if you bend over, they'll find the hole.
My rusty sheriff's badge.
Tiger Tatum's like, I got this!
Large metal arm slowly approaching.
It's probing time.
Do you guys want to take any weapons or anything from the armory?
I am a weapon.
So what you'd find in there is just any non-magical gear that you can think of. You can basically have.
I'm good as long as we have food.
Yeah, they'll stockpile you with food.
My computer does not like this.
No. Oh no. I can put you over here.
Oh gosh. Whee! So my desktop has no issues, but this brick.
Oh yeah, no. Oh.
Well, see you later.
Yo.
Got any big gulps?
No, we're all out.
Damn.
Um. Oh, there's still so much more story I have to.
I'm needing to go to bed here pretty soon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can.
I was gonna say my curfew is at not 11. It is 11. It's at 12. So
Yeah, yeah, we can call it there, especially since we don't have everybody anyways.
Yeah.
This is a good session to just introduce Spencer's character to. Yeah, and Law probably needs to go to bed. He gotta go save the world tomorrow.
So what are we gonna call you, Mr. Metal Spider, Light Spider, Laser, or Light Blasty guy?
again, my name is Valen. You may call
What
me.
the- But I mean, my name's Tio, but that's not as cool as Tigertanium, you know?
A fair point. You may
Gotta
call
have
me
like a cool
Valen.
name. But that's what does everyone else call you though? Like when they're like, "Oh, look, this cool hero guy, he's so cool." What do we?
Valen.
We'll work on it. We'll workshop it.
Perfect.
What do we call you? Valen. So, yeah, but like, what do we call you if we don't want to sound lame? Valen.
Like that scene in what is it? Infinity War.
Mhm.
It's like, oh, who are you? I'm Doctor Strange. Oh, we're using our made-up names.
Yeah. I'm Spider-Man.
We're using our made-up names. Oh.
I love how that's actually his name though.
No, it's great.
Oh, Doctor Strange doesn't have like an actual name. It's just Doctor
No.
Strange.
His name is
Yeah.
Doctor Stephen Strange.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's his
what,
actual
Steven.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and it's brought up in the Doctor Strange movie as well, because like he's talking to the main villain. He's like, "What do you call you? What do I call you, Mister? It's Doctor, Mister Doctor. Actually, it's Strange. Who am I to judge?"
I forgot. That's actually a good little.
Yeah, I'm tired of most of the
Play.
quips in Marvel movies. That one's my favorite.
Yeah, that's wow.
Funny.
Nowadays, Marvel movies don't even have quips. They're just lame.
Yeah.